We're not for sale. Denmark shoots down Trump plan to buy Greenland.
Here's a summary of the article.
Greenland has poured scorn on Donald Trump's reported plan to buy the island from Denmark. Mr. Trump is due to visit Copenhagen in September, and the Arctic will be on the agenda during meetings with Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen and Greenland leader Kim Kielsen. Danish politicians mocked the notion of selling Greenland, the world's largest island. A defense treaty between Denmark and the U.S. dating back to 1951 gives the U.S. military rights over the Thule Air Base in northern Greenland. Greenland is part of Denmark with self-government over domestic affairs, while Copenhagen handles defense and foreign policy. There has been no indication that a Greenland purchase will be on the agenda for Mr. Trump's talks with Danish officials. We are talking about real people, and you can't just sell Greenland like an old colonial power, he told Reuters.
This post received a score of 51,282, with an upvote ratio of 86%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greenland, so hot right now.
Laughs nervously.
Hey, wasn't there more glaciers here last year?
What's a glacier? Is that like a fax?
More like a hoax invented by the Chinese. Sad.
Those darn Chinese, first Hong Kongers and now the polar bears, SMH my head MH. SMH.
If Greenland were part of the U.S., it should make it much easier to infect in Plague Inc.
That is a perfect example of a straight fact.
Big facts.
Wait. Since when did we want to buy Greenland?
Go to Google Maps and zoom out until the map becomes a globe. Orient to view the Arctic Ocean. Greenland is going to be important when land proximity starts indicating underwater mineral rights.
Plus China is interested in establishing a foothold in Greenland, so it's just as much wanting to stop them as it is gaining mineral rights and more control over the Arctic.
Interesting, but I'm not sure that buying the entire island is a reasonable countermeasure to Chinese investment in public airports.
The obvious course is of course that Greenland becomes part of Canada.
And thus began Canada's annexation of the world.
Time to wake him up.
How's it going, eh? Sorry there, bud. I was just out fair snooze there.
I'm ready to head out for a rip and wreck some hosers. You ready there, bud?
I'm stockpiling Lego in anticipation of the obligatory tariffs.
I'm stockpiling biscuit tins full of sewing materials as well.
I really want someone to research this phenomenon of many different cultures and communities independently coming to use an object for the same exact alternate purpose. Edit. I am not alone in this.
Those tins are useful, and humans saw it. They stack, needles and pins don't poke through them, the lids fit snugly so there is less chance of water drips, bugs, or children getting into them. If you have a few different ones with different decoration, you have an automatic visual reference for which tin you need. It would be more surprising if no one had ever used them. I think it's more because every culture uses them for the same thing. Everyone uses them to store sewing stuff. They held old nuts, bolts, screws around my house growing up.
Mine holds weed accessories. Not sure how you fit a hoe in a dance tin, but okay. It's collapsible.
Like that one in the cabin in the woods, right? I get you.
Till Greenland isn't a country, but an autonomous territory of Denmark. We don't even get anything out of it really, we mostly keep them around so we can say we're bigger than Sweden. And so you can have that delightful little territorial war with Canada over Hans Island, where you periodically take down each other's flags and leave Chaps or Canadian Club respectively.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.